Yo, what's up guys, Boss here, and I'm back in the YouTube video. This time, we're going to try to get 12 wins in this grand challenge using LOON Cycle. I'm already at 9 wins, we only have 1 loss, so let me just show you guys the deck real quick. So it has Bomb Tower instead of Inferno. You guys might have seen LOON Cycle with Inferno, but Inferno's pretty weak right now. Bomb Tower is just much better. Such a strong defensive card right now, and also there's Royal Hog, stuff like that in the meta, which Bomb Tower is really good against. You also have Miner as a secondary win condition. It can also kill things such as Musketeers and stuff if you have an Ice Golem kiting, and then your balloon can end up reaching the tower. And then you have Log in the deck instead of Barbarrel. Might seem kind of weird to you guys because you guys might be used to seeing Barbarrel in this deck, but the reason why Log is really solid is because in this meta, there's a lot of Graveyard, and honestly, Barbarrel isn't really that effective at stopping Graveyard pushes because the radius is smaller than the Log, whereas Log has quite an easy time stopping Graveyard compared to the Barbarrel. And then obviously Snowball usually in LOON Cycle just for pushing stuff back, and then Ice Golem for like kiting, tanking, and then you also have the Skeletons just kind of for cycle defense. And let's just go ahead and start our first game here, guys. I was going to say hopefully find a game pretty quick. Looks like we found it quickly. Sometimes when you're playing grand challenges, especially towards the end of the GC, it can take a while to find a match, so a good thing we found it pretty quick here. Let's go for Snowball on top of his tower. I always like making the first move with this deck just because it's pretty, it's pretty cheap. It's 2.9, same as 2.9 Expo, so it's really like a good idea to be making the starting play. I really cannot think of a reason why you wouldn't want to, because you're always going to have Skeletons in your starting hand, Log, Snowball, or Ice Golem, and you can easily cycle one of those cards. So we're going to go Ice Golem here just to make sure the Magic Archer doesn't lock on our Musketeer and get a lot of damage on our tower. So he has no Baby Dragon or Magic Archer rotation. I think I'm going to send in a Balloon here opposite lane. This way we just see if he has another air counter, and if not, we might end up getting a connection. But it looks like he has a Bomb Tower, so I guess we're just going to kind of let this go here. So unfortunately he has Tornado as well. So a couple good answers there to our Balloon. We're going to send in a Miner because his Goblins are out of rotation, which are really good at stopping Miners, catching them. So I think he is the Hog Rider, if I remember this deck correctly, which means Bomb Tower is going to be pretty good against it. I do think he has EQ, though, so we got to be really careful about that. Guess we'll just go for Skeletons here, and then we could even go for an Ice Golem to try to kite the Giant Skeleton away, but unfortunately I think Musketeer still goes in the bomb, so that really sucks. I think we're gonna Bomb Tower here, go for a defensive Miner, and then I think a Musketeer here is really important, so we kill the Magic Archer. He sends in a Hog, but unfortunately for him the Bomb Tower was still up, so that's really good. And yeah, we're gonna have to try to find a way here to break through. We're gonna go for pre-log on his Goblins. We do get them. We probably should have played it a little bit earlier, but we still managed to get the prediction log, which allowed us to get 2 Musketeer shots on his tower. Okay, what do we want to do here? I think we should try to go opposite lane right now. We can't really go same lane as him, so we're going to go in here. Let's go for a Miner on his Magic Archer, and he catches it. That was really nicely played on his end there. I think we'll go Musketeer now. Let's actually go Snowball. Log. And then we're going to play a Bomb Tower kind of like in a spot where he wasn't expecting it. Let's just go Snowball, get rid of this Magic Archer as quick as possible. Interesting Baby Dragon there on his end. Not really sure why he played that. So I guess we'll just cycle a Musketeer here. Do that here. We'll go for a Miner on his Magic Archer. We'll go for Prediction Log because I felt like he was going to play Goblins. He did end up playing them. We're also going to probably get a few hits from the Miner on his tower, which is really solid. Let's go for Bomb Tower here. I think, yeah, I was going to say he's definitely going to EQ. Okay, so let's go for a Balloon now. And I think I'm going to Miner his tower as well. And then we need to get a Snowball off here on the Bomb Tower to hopefully kill this Bomb Tower right away and get the Balloon to the tower. But he has a nice NATO there, pulling it away. Well played on his part. Let's go Musketeer here. I think we should try to pull this Giant Skeleton away. Yeah, nice. And then I think I'm going to Balloon this lane, go for a Miner, try to make a push happen here. But, of course, he's already back to another Bomb Tower, so we're just going to Snowball, try to get a Balloon connection this time, maybe. Wow, guys, it looks like we end up getting a Balloon connection. That's really, really solid. He does go for an EQ. Nicely played on his end there. Okay, let's go miner in the back. He might not expect it to be, like, played in the back. Okay, let's go for prediction log here. Looks like we managed to hit the goblins, guys, and that is going to end up being GG. Really nice first win there. In my opinion, I don't know who had matchup there, but I'm going to be honest, that was not easy because he had the tornado and he had the bomb tower, so it was really difficult for us to get balloon connections, but luckily he did have the goblins, which our log gets really good value against, and I felt like we were really smart with when we played our bomb towers and stuff. And also just our cards in general got a lot of value. Like Musketeer there does a really nice job at taking care of baby dragons and stuff. And since he didn't have a big spell for the Musketeer, that's kind of what got a lot of value in that matchup for us. But we had to be really careful about his giant skeleton bomb. So yeah, really nice win there. To start off, we're 10-1 now. Again, we find a game really, really quick. So here we go. Let's give this guy the good luck. See what he's using. And again, we're going to make the first play here. We'll just start with skeletons in the back. Should be fine. And see what he's going to do. So he's going to go for Snowball. We'll just go Miner here. We're up 1 elixir. We'll see what he drops here. He's going to go Mini P.E.K.K.A. So, I mean, Mini P.E.K.K.A. is used in a lot of different decks in this meta. So I really have no idea what this is. I guess we'll just log here to cycle. And I'm even going to go Balloon. Just because I feel like we have an Ice Golem there kiting, tanking a little bit. And also, it's not really that big of a risk, especially since he played a Musketeer, which is 4 in bats, so that's 6. And he has, like, some elixir here to make a bit of a counter push. But it looks like he's not going to do anything. In fact, I think he's leaking a little bit right now. So let's go for Musketeer here. And it looks like, yeah, he has a giant Musketeer mini P.E.K.K.A. deck. So I don't really know what the rest of his deck is, but from the looks of it, he could be using a Sparky deck. And if that's the case, oh, it looks like he's got Graveyard, but unfortunately for him, he kind of played the, like, pretty bad Graveyard, to be honest, because he didn't wait for the Giant to cross over. Well, kind of what happened is I guess we, like, logged it, so it was actually more so the fact that we had a really nice log. But yeah, still, maybe he should have waited a little bit longer. I think we want to protect this Musketeer here. Miner's only 3 elixir, Mini P.E.K.K.A.'s 4, and then he's going to have to commit elixir here to stop this Musketeer, most likely. He just went for... Wow, actually, he just spent so much elixir there. In fact, I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm probably going to just ignore that Musketeer and go for a Balloon and Ice Golem, because I think we can just snowball his bats, and then after we do that, I really don't think he's going to be able to defend this. So we'll go for Snowball here. Hopefully that hits all the bats. If it does, we should definitely get... Yeah, we do get a balloon connection, barely. The arrows almost prevented us from getting that connection, but luckily we do end up getting it. Let's go for a miner here. Let's go for a balloon. This way, we're applying pressure. He doesn't have bats in cycle right now, so he's probably going to have to Musketeer and Snowball, which is investing 6 elixir just to stop the balloon, and it's still probably going to get death damage hitting the Musketeer. So let's go for Musketeer here. We're going to go for skeletons down here, and then he's definitely going to go for a graveyard here, so we need to go defensive miner, snowball the bats, and then miner, like, should do a really nice job of, like, tanking. And yeah, fantastic defense there. Well, actually, I just said fantastic defense, and then at the end, he got so much damage there for some reason. I think we should cycle Musketeer in this lane. We'll see here if he supports this Musketeer. I'm not really sure if he's going to. Yeah, it looks like he does. So we need to go for kind of similar defense as to last time, to be honest. Hopefully he doesn't get as much damage as he did before, and it looks like, yeah, not too bad. So I think I'm going to go Ice Golem, Balloon, and then miner the Musketeer. Oh my god, guys, we almost got a balloon connection. It was so close. Wow. Really, really close, but unfortunately we don't get it. I don't think this graveyard will be too difficult to stop, especially since he went in for prediction arrows there and we didn't play skeletons into it, which was good, but oh my gosh, guys, he's actually getting so much damage. I think if we just get death damage, we should be fine because we remember we do have Snowball and Log as kind of small spells. So we go Snowball there, we hit some of the bats. If we just can get death damage here, I don't... Go for prediction Log here. Maybe we hit like the Skarmy. That's going to be the damage we need, guys. That's going to be GG. We pick up another win there. Whew, yeah, I got a little worried. And guys, you can see that's why Log is really solid in this deck. I think if we had Bar Barrel, we would have 100% lost because his graveyards would have gotten way more damage than they did. But you can see in that matchup, what really saves us is the Musketeer and Bomb Tower because he doesn't have a big spell. So he's really not able to get value against them. So that puts us at 11 wins in this Grand Challenge. Fantastic start with only 1 loss. It looks like we're most likely going to get this 12 win because we're more likely to win 1 more game before we lose 2. But of course, we could get a bad matchup, so we need to focus regardless of like who we verse or whatever. So we found a game versus Zaid here. We'll give him the good luck, see what he has, what he wants to do. I think we'll just start the game off with split skeletons in the back, and then we'll go with a miner on his tower as soon as we hit 10. And then, like, let's just hover the Log here in case he wants to... Okay, he's going to have Knight, so this is probably going to be... I don't think it's Log bait because he was leaking Elixir, and usually with the Log bait you don't leak Elixir. But it could be... Yeah, I was going to say Graveyard. Okay, so let's set up a Balloon here with an Ice Golem in front. He shouldn't have a Tornado since he's using the Knight version. Okay, I don't really want to commit any more Elixir. I felt like he had to spend a lot there on defense. I mean, he spent 8, and the Balloon push we played was only 7, so I guess it was okay, but we got to watch out. Go for a defensive Miner, and... Okay, we definitely outcycled his Bomb Tower, so I'm going to go for a Balloon Ice Golem again, and he might be able to get back to 1, we'll see. He played Baby Dragon... yeah, he should be back to Bomb Tower here. But looks like he opts to go for Musketeer, which doesn't fully stop the Balloon. Okay, guys, it was really nice there that we got the Balloon hit, but we're down so much Elixir right now, so we need to be careful. If he goes Knight at the bridge, I'm going to block with Skeletons, predicting that he's going to go for a Graveyard, or I could also block with a Bomb Tower. I feel like either one would be fine. Looks like he's going to cycle his Knight in the back, so he's going to be playing this a bit more passive. So I think our best bet here, we should go with a Bomb Tower like this. This way it'll help defend against the Graveyard and also the Knight. Looks like, though, he's going opposite lane, which is very interesting. Wasn't expecting him to do that. Can that Musketeer hit the Baby Dragon? Yeah, nice. Okay, we'll go for Baby Dragon here, and then we have Snowball ready if he plays his Bomb Tower, which he should. I don't think we're gonna get... Okay, nice. He goes for Musketeer in the back. I guess we'll just Ice Golem. Goes for... Guess that's fine. I guess we'll go... It's actually a little bit... No, if the... death damage, please? Oh my gosh, guys, this is kind of so close. We get a lock, but how do we stop... Oh my god, guys. So it looks like we end up losing that one. GG that guy. Yeah, I think that's definitely a pretty tough matchup there, since it's tough for us to break through with the balloon since he has bomb tower, but still he played it really well. I tried my best to defend his graveyards, but even with the log variant, it can still be hard sometimes. But yeah, still, like, obviously he played it pretty solid. Maybe I could have played my defense slightly better, but yeah, in the end, super close, but we couldn't take his tower there. So now we're 11-2. We need to win this last game here if we want to complete this grand challenge. I don't know if I sense here that we should maybe get a different matchup, which will definitely be good, because I think Graveyard is like one of the harder ones. So it looks like this guy's using wall breakers. So we don't know what variant he has, but most people using wall breakers are using either arrows or poison, especially if they have the Valk, because if they have the Valk, it would be a bit too expensive in my opinion if they had like rocket or something like that. So looks like we catch the miner. Yeah, that was really nice on our end there that we caught that. And I think I'm gonna go in a little bit aggressive here. Okay, wow, that was so close, guys. If you saw, one of those wall breakers almost connected, but luckily the skeletons were able to stop it just in time. That could have been pretty bad, because it can definitely cost you the game in some circumstances if a wall breaker or two ends up connecting to your tower. But I think we're in a fine spot now. We know that he has arrows. Honestly, arrows isn't bad. I definitely prefer him to have arrows over him having something like, well, no one really uses wall breaker decks with fireball, but I would prefer it over him having poison or something like that, or snowball, because I feel like snowball is really solid versus balloon. I'm gonna go for prediction log here because, yeah, I knew he was gonna have to protect that magic archer. And I guess we're just gonna go with balloon, to be honest here. He obviously has bomb tower and bats in cycle, but we can just snowball the bats. Yeah, he goes for arrows on the balloon, but that should still be death damage. So that push was worth it, in my opinion. If you're getting death damage with the balloon, it's really solid, because I think that's like 250 damage at least, which is definitely... Okay, I guess we'll just bomb tower this here. It's a 4-for-5 trade. Definitely pretty solid value. We're going to go miner in the back. Ooh, the tower doesn't... I was going to say the tower didn't target the miner. That was a bit unlucky. Okay, so he's going in here again pretty aggressive. We shouldn't need a bomb tower this time. Like, I don't think those connect. Oh, wow, it looks like one of them did. That's a little unlucky, but I think it's still alright. I think we'll go for a balloon push here. We'll go for miner. Missed the... Okay, so log kills that. In fact, the death damage of the balloon probably will kill the magic archer, so we should be alright. Yeah, we didn't even need a bomb tower there. That was good. Let's try going in again here. We're going to miner the magic archer once again. And I guess we'll log. Snowball, this should be GG for sure. I don't think that balloon is going to be able to be stopped by him. There we go, guys. That's going to be GG. Balloon makes it to the tower. As I said, that's a pretty easy matchup there since he had arrows. If he were to have something like poison or if he was using, there's a wall breaker deck with bomb tower, NATO, rocket, that would have been a lot more difficult. But it looks like there we got a nice matchup there at the end. So we do finish this GC. We get 12-2. Not bad at all. We'll go ahead and open up this chest here. See what we get. We need some star points, of course, because I don't have all my cards at max star level. And a legendary would be good because it gives 1,000 star points, which is quite a lot. So all this doesn't really matter. All I really need here is the Royal Delivery, and I'm pretty happy because Royal Delivery I don't have maxed out yet. But it looks like we aren't going to get it. We get the Royal Recruits, not the Royal Delivery. Basically, a worse version of the Royal... Because Royal Delivery, in my opinion, is a solid card in certain decks, but Royal Recruits, pretty bad all around, in my opinion. So, nice 12 win there. Make sure to like the video if you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Here's the deck one last time. As I said, I think it's like okay in the meta. I think, like, I'll show you guys my 2 losses. Lost to Graveyard there, and then my other loss was to Graveyard. So both losses in this Grand Challenge were to Graveyard. So obviously Graveyard is one of the toughest matchups, but even Graveyard, you can end up beating. Like, well, this Graveyard match was really, really close, and the one you guys saw was also really close. Like, you can beat it, but you need to be really, really careful, like, how you're playing defense. You need to be out cycling them in single, trying to get as much damage as you can. But anyways, that's gonna be it. Thanks again. Until next time, guys.